Hey guys, welcome back here. So today's topic is Google Ads versus Facebook Ads. Which one is better? Which one should you pick and choose? And at some point in time as a business owner, you will come to a point where you need to start generating consistent demand, consistent leads, get more prospects driving to your website, get more sales, get more customers. And there are multitude of ad platforms available at your fingertips. So there is Google, there is Facebook, there is LinkedIn, there is Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I'm going to talk about Google and Facebook because they are the largest, they are the biggest in terms of their scale, in terms of their reach, and in terms of their magnitude, and in terms of what it can do for your own business. So what I've done here, I have divided this comparison in terms of 6 or 7 different types or criterias: scale, goal, premise, targeting, revenue model, pay-per-click, and format. And my goal is to explain that to you in like next 5 to 6 minutes. I don't want to take a whole lot of time, but I hope I do some kind of justice and I help you to make a decision in the right manner. So starting with Google, as I said, Google and Facebook are the biggest, are the largest platforms. In terms of the scale, right? Google processes about 3.5 billion search queries per day. 3.5 billion, B with a boy. As opposed to that, there are no search queries on Facebook, but there is a daily active user count. So on Facebook, there are about 1.73 billion active users. In terms of the goal, the basic premise, the basic difference between Google Ads and Facebook Ads is that Google Ads are designed to help prospects or customers find the business. As opposed to that, Facebook Ads are designed to help businesses find the prospects, the leads, and the customers. So that's the main difference in terms of Google. So on Google, people are coming to find the businesses. On Facebook, the intent is not to buy because Facebook is more or less social platform. People are coming there to check out the status updates, post pictures, so on and so forth. So there is no high intent to buy something as opposed to Google. So on Google, there is a high buying intent. People are more hyperactive. As opposed to that, on Facebook, people are coming there to just to have a good time. That's about it. So it is more or less behavior based, and that is because there is no higher intent, you need to create a demand. And I'll talk about this pixel very quickly, but the idea here is that just to understand the difference, right? If I'm on Google, I'm gonna say restaurants near me, right? So I know I need to go to certain restaurants, but I don't know exactly which restaurants to go to. So I just do a quick search, restaurants near me, and then Google displays in the PPC ad on the top of its page, what are the restaurants near me, right? Or you could be just, if you want to do like a home renovation or room renovation, you will say building contractors in Central Jersey. That is where I live, right? And then Google is gonna spit out the results in terms of who are the best building contractors based on their reviews, based on their organic SEO, so on and so forth, all those things, right? And then they will also get displayed on the top of Google page. As opposed to that, because there is no higher intent, you need to specifically create a demand as a business owner. So as an example, right, on Google, when I do this kind of search, I know exactly I need to find a home contractor or building contractor, right? But here, right, I don't have that intent. So as a business owner, what you need to do, you need to create some kind of offer, or some kind of ad that will say 6 warning signs to watch out for when hiring a building contractor. And the way you place your ad in front of that right customer is using variety of different mechanisms, and one of them is what is called pixel. Pixel is a unique piece of code that you can install or embed on your website, and then it allows you to Facebook, then it allows you to track who is coming to your website, and then you can go after those people based on who is visiting your website. So that is one idea. The second idea is that people that are already on your email list, right? You can also create what is called a custom audience or lookalike audience, and then based on that you can then know which prospects, which leads to go after in order to create that kind of demand. And that is how you place your ad in front of somebody who is gets logged into the Facebook account, so on and so forth. So that's the main difference. Underlying goal, premise is totally different. In terms of the targeting, right? Now, when it comes to Google Ads, it is much more broad-based targeting. And what I mean by that, you can only target certain people, or rather you can just create certain ads based on certain keywords, combination of keywords, based on the underlying device that customer is going to be searching your ad for, underlying demographics, the location, so on and so forth. So it is much more broad-based. Unlike that, Facebook gives you much more granular option. It's much more niche targeting in terms of your demographics, race, gender, demographics, their geography, their interests, their preferences, their location, based on the retargeting that I just talked about, right? So you get like infinite number of possibilities in terms of creating that ad and then putting that or placing that ad in the right in front of your target audience. Next one is the revenue model. For the lack of better term, I'm using this term revenue model, but the idea here is that it is customer to business, because your customers are trying to find your business. So that's why it is C2B, as opposed to that Facebook ads is B2C, because businesses are trying to find the customers, right? In terms of the pay-per-click, Google Ads used to be quite cheap about 15-20 years back, but as more and more people are getting onto that, more and more businesses are getting into that, you have to go through extremely tough, expensive bidding process for certain keywords. So as a result, over the last few years, it has gotten extremely expensive, and your cost per click, right, is about $2.60 when it comes to Google Ads. As opposed to that, Facebook ads are comparatively cheaper, and the cost per click is about 97 cents in the dollar figures, right? So I would also say that when it comes to Facebook, it has much more less invasive cost of entry. So you don't have to have necessarily great knowledge. You can actually get started very quickly. There is low cost of entry if you're trying to run Facebook ads at the beginner level. As opposed to that, Google Ads, you will have to get yourself accustomed to in terms of the underlying methodology and how you can start creating those keywords and placing those keywords as a part of the Google campaign. So I would say Facebook ads are much more intuitive compared to Google Ads. And then the last point that I have is in terms of the format. When you are searching for something on Google Ads, you will typically find text-based ads popping up on top of Google. There is no pictures, there is no images, so on and so forth. As opposed to that, Facebook ads are much more visual, much more vibrant. You can get more creative in that sense. So that's in a nutshell Google Ads versus Facebook ads. So in terms of which one should you choose for, my preference is Facebook, is because it has low cost of entry. Also, you can practically get started with $5 per day. You can tweak and you can adjust your ads. As soon as you start creating the ad, Facebook starts spitting out the data for you, and then you can retweak those ads very in a very good turnaround manner. So my preference is Facebook. But when you take a look at the big picture, right, the consensus is that you need both Google Ads and Facebook ads, because their underlying goals is completely different. It is high intent based, when it comes to Google, as opposed to that Facebook is behavior based. So if you have the money, right, then I would highly advise you to do the combination of both Google ads and Facebook ads. But for the most part, if you're an author, a retail owner, business owner, a coach, advisor, I would say go with the Facebook ad, and then see how it is going to work out for you, and then that will give you a great bang for the buck. So that's me in terms of my option. I would love to know what you think about your option, your preferences. Talk to you soon. Take care.